Um, Retirement update. Things are going really well. Um, I mentioned my Mercedes Benz SLK 350. I'll do you a quick walk around of my new two-seater roadster. There's some stories behind these wheels, rims, anyways. Look at this thing, man. It's near mint condition. So sweet. So you're asking yourself, what the hell is going on with this guy? Is this a midlife crisis or what? What's going on? Look at that interior. I'll show you on the driver's side. There's a bit of wind picking up, but that should be okay. There's a bit of wear on the seats here. I don't even know if you can pick that up just a little bit. She's pretty low to get into when the doors open. But it's fine for me, little guy like me. Look at that. I never once thought in my lifetime I would get a Mercedes. But here we are. So this is 2009. That is an outdated aftermarket stereo head, which is going to get replaced at the end because we're doing a few upgrades and maintenance things on this thing. Look at that. Man. Yeah, I bought it a couple weeks ago off of an old couple. Let's get the car in there. Yeah, off of an old couple in out Sasquatch Way, Sandpiper Golf Course. Anyways, they are the second owners, which makes me the third owner. They bought it from someone in Florida. Whether they were there or not, I don't know. But it's a Florida car, so I think it's got the benefit of being mostly in dry conditions. The couple that I bought this off of, they didn't say how much or how long they owned it for, but it doesn't matter. It only has 80,000 clicks on it, and I got it for a steal. And I'm not going to tell you because it's criminal. But yeah, what we're doing next on this thing is the suspension. I've got it booked at my nephew's shop where he works. Do good work. But yeah, look at the front end's a little soft. See if I can demonstrate that here for you. Well, it's not, I mean, it wiggles. Can you see that? It bounces a bit after I press on it and get it started. But that could be just because of the engine being all up front here and it's a roadster. So I put new rubber on, Extreme Contact by Continental, I think they are. All weather, but meant for this type of car, which is great. The rims that came with the car original were flaking and they're crapped, and they're not spoked, but they were multi-spoked, and I didn't like them, and they were peeling, and one of them was bent, and the tires that came on the car were bald, especially the rears. If I still have the photos, I'll show it to you. But they were dangerously bald, and I didn't really notice that when I took it for a test drive, but whatever, we're here now. The story behind these wheels is I found a rim flipper in Vancouver, and he had these listed with tires for about 900 bucks. So I went in and I like them. They look great on this car. And I bought them only to get home and discover that these are from a rim flipper and he did a spray bomb on them right away. So they look nice, but they do need some work. And you can see right here, I can see if you can pick up on that texture. That's called like orange peel texture. That's when someone is heavily spray painted rims or a surface, and the paint is basically eaten itself and caused this. But structurally, they're not bad. When I had these tires put on, I told them to really inspect the AGM rims and do an alignment, which they did, and it was good. What the hell? I'm noticing all kinds of scratches on this car, and this wasn't here. This wasn't here when I bought it. So yeah, the rims are sound. They are going to be, there's a bit of road rage on there, but they're going to be treated next year. I'll pull them off. I'll have a service do them properly, and the brakes could use redoing, but we'll see how much the suspension costs first. If the suspension is not overwhelmingly expensive, costly, then I'll get them to look at the brakes and give me an estimate for the brakes. So yeah, there you go. I'll show you the trunk here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see inside of it, but yeah, clean. Those are some rags and stuff in there because I'm kind of polishing this thing all the time. I'm telling you, this scratch wasn't here before. And that's what sucks about underground parking. And I'm going to complain like I always do. Look at that. It's mint condition. This is the roof. It's a hardtop roof, by the way. But in our complex, we got a lot of kids that are let off the chain, especially in the underground. And I found handprints on the gas tank in my Moto Guzzi. I'm finding stuff like this, which fucking really makes me mad, because parents these days, especially the type of parents that are living in our condo right now, they just let their kids fucking run wild. And I swear to God, man, I'll freak out if I catch any little bastard touching my car. But yeah, just a little rant. Because like I said, I've seen it. You look on my chrome gas tank in my Moto Guzzi and you can see fucking handprints all over it. Like, what the fuck are you doing letting your kids touch vehicles? But whatever, that's neither here nor there. And speaking of vehicles, the Volt. The Volt is sold. Some guy, he's moving here from Prince Edward Island. He's here ahead of time working. Him and his gal are moving here sometime September. So anyway, in a month. So he wanted to line up a car before they moved here. So he bought the Volt off of me. I got a good price on it. Definitely market value, but definitely didn't make money on it. That's a $60,000 car and I sold it for $8 grand. He's asked me to store it in our underground for a month and I'm doing that. So yeah, just a month. Keep it underground, safe and secure. Why not? It's done. It's sold, because selling vehicles and automotive stuff on Marketplace is such a hassle. I had so many people from Victoria wanting the Volt and wanting me to drive it to Victoria, drive it to the airport, drive it to the ferry where they're going to, I'm like, fuck that. If you're from the Lower Mainland, you know, driving from Abbotsford to YVR or to Wasson, that's a 2-hour trip each way maximum, but it's still 2 hours. You're looking at 2 hours. So you're looking at 4 hours of driving. You're looking at an hour while you're there humming and hawing, and then you got to find an auto broker. It was just, I had to take this guy's offer and get off of Marketplace. Man, people out there on Marketplace, you fucking idiots. When it says Abbotsford, local car, local delivery, local pickup, that's it. But holy fuck, if you're that desperate for a car, man, I don't know, I can't help you. Regardless, the Volt's taken care of. And now we got this 2009 Mercedes SLK 350. And it's got the, speaking of AGM, like this. See that? AGM. AGM is their aftermarket trim, not trim, but it's aftermarket stuff on Mercedes. So it's got the AGM engine pack and lowered suspension, better wheels, more horsepower. It's got paddle shifting. You see them right there. So paddle shifting, it's a 3.5 liter with 300 horsepower. So she rips, and it's light because it's a two-door roadster. So she rips, not a problem, but that's it. Doesn't have all the other bells and whistles that these cars can come with, like a neck scarf, heated seats, heated steering wheel, Harman Kardon sound system. And I didn't care because I wanted basic, because all that shit's expensive to maintain and fix if it fails. So yeah, I've got all basic, but the most important thing is the ride, the drive. That's what I'm after. Sort of a sporty drive, like the motorcycle. That's what I was looking for. So I don't need all the other bells and whistles and shit like that. Oh, an air scarf, because it's a convertible. An air scarf option on the Mercedes is this. Right here, see that? An air scarf is a vent right here, and there's a vent that comes underneath the floorboard and up behind the seat. So in the cold weather, you turn on the air scarf and it blows hot air down your neck like a scarf. But it's an air scarf. So didn't need it. Heated seats, don't care. Again, I just wanted this for the driving experience. It's comfortable to sit in. It's low. It's tight in there with that roof up and the heater in this little cabin. It gets hot almost instantaneously. So yeah, don't really need anything else. All right, I guess, what else? That's it. That's it. I'm going to go home and check out this little scar here. What the hell's going on? And retirement. Retirement's great. I've been out of work for almost 2 months now. And ironically, I'm making more money on my investments than being employed. We'll see what happens come tax time. All right, I'm out. Thanks for watching and all that. This is my Mercedes Benz SLK 350. I'm kind of happy about it. I don't get too crazy about material things, but this is kind of cool. As soon as I get that front end sorted, I'll be happier. I'll be happier. It's not dangerous, but it does need something in there. I don't know what. We're going to find out Thursday, 1 p.m. Yeah, that's it. I'm out.